In this blog post, we're going to take a look at definitions of done. We have 3 areas that we're going to look at: story, iteration, and release. Typically, the definitions of done are something that is used in an agile project. However, it works for any project. What we're doing here is having the team agree to what is the definition of done for a particular item as part of the project. So in Agile, requirements are written generally in a story format. So our first definition of done is related to the story. A story is a software system requirement formulated as a few sentences in the everyday language of the user that can be completed within an iteration. A story is done when all code is checked in, all developer tests have passed, all acceptance tests have passed, help text is written, and the product owner has accepted that story as being complete. Now, these are some examples of done criteria. This is not a hard and fast rule here. If your organization wants to add to this list, take something out of it, that's okay. The important thing is to know that there is a set of criteria that the project team agrees to, so that when we're looking at a story or a requirement in some other format to say, hey, has this been completed? Then we have that checklist to go by to help us understand if it's been completed. Next, we have iteration. An iteration is a theme-driven time box of requests to be worked on and accepted within a release of a product. It is defined in an iteration planning meeting and is completed with an iteration demo and review meeting. So think of an iteration including multiple stories that need to be completed. So your iteration can't be completed until all the stories are completed. An iteration is done when product backup is complete, there has been performance testing completed, and all of the defects have either been fixed or postponed. So that means a conscious choice of saying, we're not going to fix this defect, we're going to postpone it to the next release or postpone it to the next iteration, whatever it is that we're going to do with it. Next, we have the release definition of done. A release is a milestone representing the internal or external delivery of a working, tested version of the system. A release is done when there has been stress testing performed, performance tuning has occurred, security validation has passed, and when the disaster recovery plan testing has been completed. Those are our definitions of done related to stories, iterations, and releases. And again, this could be and most likely will be applied to an agile project. However, it can be applied to other projects as well, because think of it as the team coming together and determining when we're going to say we're complete with something, no matter what that is.